Functions in Java. In this chapter you will learn what is a function, how to define a function, types of function, components of function, actual and formal parameters, function overloading, recursive function. Functions. A program module used simultaneously at different instances in the program is called method or function. Defining a function. Access specifier return type method name parameter list. Within brackets. Body of the function. Access specifier, public or private. Method declared without access specifier is by default treated as public. Type specifies the data of the value returned from the method. Function name, preferably related to the program. Parameter list, variables which receives the value passed from the arguments during method call. Components of a function. There are two components. Header, also known as method prototype. Body. List of parameters passed to function is called signature. Parts of function. There are two parts in a function. Function header. Function body. The statement which sends back the value from a method is caller program. Return statement is used at the end of the program, which is a function terminator. Types of function. Pure function or accessor method. Impure function or mutator method. Pure function. A function which returns a value to its caller module. The state of the object will not change. Impure function. A function which does not return a value. It will be a void function. Changes the state of the object each time the function is called. Different ways of defining a function. Receiving value and returning outcome to the caller. Receiving values but not returning outcome to the caller. Neither receiving values nor returning outcome to the caller. Formal parameter. Parameter is a variable used with method signature that receives a value during function call. When the parameter values are received from the caller, then it is called formal parameter. Actual parameter. If the values are passed to the method during its call from the caller, then it is actual parameter. Pass by value. Process of passing a copy of actual arguments to the formal parameters. Any change made in the formal will not reflect on actual argument. Pass by reference. Process of passing the reference of actual arguments to the formal parameters, and any change in the formal parameters will be reflected in the actual parameters also. Function overloading. Function with the same name but used for different purposes is called as overloaded functions. It is implemented through polymorphism. Compiler finds the best match of the function arguments and the parameter list during program compilation, called static binding. Recursive function. A function which calls by itself is called as recursive function.